Hi there, welcome back. Now we're going to talk about how to customize your start menu and in particular your live tiles. I'm going down here to the bottom left hand side and I'm going to be clicking on the start menu and I'm pulling up the start menu here as well as the live tiles. Okay, now on the live tiles here you see that I've got categories. These already are created as they're categorized as create, play, and explore. You can move your tiles around and you can customize this any way you like. So here I can click on this and I could have instead something like personal. I can have administrative. You can choose whatever sort of titles you want. And then within that, I could grab my tiles and I can drag them into the areas that I would like to have them. Okay. Now the next thing I can also do is I can change the size of the tiles. So perhaps I would like something I'm going to use more often to be a lot larger, like for example my mail. I'm going to just right click on it. I'm going to resize it. I'm going to put it medium. I'm going to go as a small tile instead so I could fit more things on there. Depending what it is, I could also make it much larger. There you go. Some things that allows me to make into large tiles or wide tiles. It depends sometimes on the type of app that it is that you're resizing. Like obviously this one, the mail one, only gave me 2 options. Okay, but some of them will give you more options. All right, so you can go ahead and you can make those any sort of sizes that you want. You can put them into categories that you like. Also, I can grab the side of my bar here and I can actually make this whole thing larger. And now I can see more of the live tiles that I want. Now every time I close my start menu and then I reopen it, it will remember the size that I'd set it to. Okay, so I've resized my tiles. I can grab and drag them. I can name my categories. Now I can also further personalize them if I want to have sort of a color palette going here. To do that, I'm going to go to my settings. I'm going to go into personalization. And on personalization, I'm going to go here to colors. And I'm going to choose a color that maybe I'm particularly fond of. And now when I go back into my tiles, my start menu, you see I do have a new color theme going on. Now some of them will maintain a default color and that's just the way they're set up. But while we're still here at the start menu though, I just want to have you look over at this side of it. Now you'll see I've got a tab here at the top called Recently Added. Now if I go back to personalization, I can actually turn on a couple of other features. So I can further personalize my start menu. Okay, I went into personalization. I'm going down here to start. So I can add more tiles here on my start menu. Show apps list, show recently added. I'm going to turn on this one, show the most used apps, because there's some things that I know I'm just going to go to quite often. So I'm going to turn that one on and let's just have a look here. Now I go into my start menu and now I can see my most used apps are now just right there for quick access. Now for myself, I've actually taken most of those and I've added them down here onto my taskbar. Oh, by the way, that's one other thing. If any of these items in my start menu, they can be added to the taskbar, but also they can be added as a live tile here on the start menu. So for example, my calculator, if I right click on it, oh, sure enough, I picked the one that doesn't do it. Let's try my camera. Pin to start. It gives me an option pinning it to start. There we go. So now there's a live tile available for my camera tool. And again, I can just grab that, drag it. I can resize it to make it just a quick access item. All right, hopefully that's helpful. Enjoy.